The ocean is taller than the city because the city sits in a hole. That ocean is 7 meters above this man. One wall stands between them. 26% of this country should be underwater right now. 17 million people live there anyway. That street was 3 meters underwater in 1953. A mother pushes a pram there now. Wait, that ship is sailing above the highway. And legally, the ship has right of way. How? 9 kilometers of steel and concrete holding back the North Sea. Built when computers filled a room. 2 arms wider than the Eiffel Tower are moving. Nobody is driving them. Nobody. They didn't just stop the sea. They reached into it and pulled out a province with shovels. Every storm drives directly into the Netherlands. Always. January 31st, 1953. A storm forms south of Iceland. It is heading directly for the Netherlands. At 4 a.m., the dikes broke. The villages were asleep. 1,836 of them never woke up. Ever. 150,000 hectares underwater in one night. One village lost 305 people before dawn. A mayor ordered a captain to ram his ship into a crumbling dike. 3 million saved. 17 days after the flood, the Dutch government said, never again. This time, a plan. He warned them for 20 years. They ignored every report. He died before he saw them listen. Here's the crazy part. Shorten the coastline by 700 kilometers using structures never built before. The plan was impossible. Step 1. Build a 32-kilometer wall straight across the violent open ocean. One straight wall, 32 kilometers. The North Sea on one side, a tame lake on the other. Cornelius Lely had one idea. Close the entire Zuider Zee with a single dam. They called him insane. 10,000 workers, 27 dredges, 4 simultaneous sites. Building from the middle of the sea outward. Vacuuming the ocean floor and piling it up. 36 million cubic meters. Open sea. Woven willow mats sunk to the ocean floor first. Without them, the clay just drifts away. Gone. Shipworm ate the entire foundation from the inside. Hollow wood, corroding steel. The base is gone. Rotted wood replaced with barite laughs at salt water. Rebuilt in winter, in the sea. Basalt, hardest volcanic rock, stacked by hand on the face. The North Sea stops here. 50 meters left, tide running at 5 knots. One chance to close it forever. They are waiting for slack water. The one moment the tide pauses. That is their only window. The current is fighting them. The barges keep dumping. The gap is shrinking. 30 meters. 10. Watch. It closed. An entire inland sea cut off in one afternoon. One flag planted. The wall is 90 meters wide at the base. The North Sea has pushed since 1932. They locked the sea out. But locking it out wasn't enough. They wanted the ocean floor itself. This entire province was open water in 1940. Pulled from the lake in 27 years. Trap a patch of lake with a ring dike, then drain it. Nobody at this scale. The pumps are running. Inside the ring, the lake is falling centimeter by centimeter. Watch the mud line. A seabed unseen for 10,000 years is surfacing right now. It looks like the surface of Mars. They didn't plant the reeds. The wind did. Nature drying the soil. They planned it. This field is 5 meters below sea level. That ditch runs 24 hours a day, always. A tractor crosses what was a lake last year. Engineers made the soil do that. The Germans flooded it in.
1945. Engineers drained it twice because they had no other choice. Roads before houses. Farms measured before any resident exists. Order pulled from the ocean floor. The drained land is sinking. Draining compacts the clay. They engineered their own new problem. Don't drain it too much. keep some water in the soil. Controlled compaction prevents sinking. Always. They planned an entire city before the soil was dry, then built it exactly. 3 pumping stations. They have been running since 1942 without stopping. If they stop, Flevoland floods. My father was born on a boat above this spot, lake. They pulled a province from the mud. Nature retaliated, forcing them to seal the coastline. This was the first one, completed 1960. Everything they learned here, they used to build something bigger. Build it on land, float it to sea, sink it. Done 13 times along the coast. Dock doors open, water rushes in. A 5,000-ton box floats out to sea. Watch. Now, you might be thinking, just sink it. 4 tugs fighting the tide disagree. Hard. Very hard. But there was one massive problem. The current is rotating the keystone, spinning out of control. Watch closely. Seabed anchors dropped in advance. Cables hold the spin. It sinks straight. Steel cables across an open estuary. Rock skips hanging. Dropping tons of fill into a racing current. Here's the crazy part. Sealing the sea inlets is destroying every living thing inside them. Let the water flow. Keep it open. Keep it open. That's when they made a crazy decision. Scrap it. Start over. 10 years, $2.4 billion. Each dam is faster than the last. By the final one, days, not weeks. Nothing would survive. That's what a mussel farmer says when you ask about the closed dam option. Solid dams done. 1 9-kilometer gap remains. The sea rips through it twice a day. Solid dams finished. Now the nightmare. Moving steel gates across 9 kilometers of open sea. A 42-meter steel gate is dropping into the sea. 75 minutes until the ocean seals. 65 piers, 62 steel gates. Open in calm, closed in storms. Nobody built this before. To build the barrier, first they built an island in the middle of the estuary from scratch. 1 pier per month. 65 needed. 5 years of casting on an artificial island. Gate guide slots cast to millimeter accuracy in concrete on an artificial island in a tidal estuary. 5,500-ton concrete mats placed on the seabed 30 meters down. Within 20 centimeters of target, everyone. 2 ships built only for this project. Each lifts 20,000 tons. Never used again. The formwork climbs as the concrete hardens below. It never stops. The pier grows continuously upward. The ship sinks its own deck. The pier floats over. Ship rises. 18,000 tons lifted. 20 centimeters tolerance. 18,000 tons descending onto a mattress 30 meters below the surface. GPS only. Avoid under the foundation. 15 meters across. This single miscalculation almost ruined everything. Grout fills the void through valves. Sensors confirm solid. The pier descends safely. Crisis over. 62 gates. Each 42 meters wide. 480 tons. Hang them between concrete piers in the sea. 480 tons of steel. 50 millimeters clearance each side. Threaded into concrete guides from a floating crane. 1 motor. 1 spindle. No external power cables. Each gate is self-contained. If BOS fails, manual override. October 4th, 1986. Queen Beatrix gives the command. All 62 gates drop at once. Zealand is sealed. 75 minutes, 9 kilometers sealed. The storm surge hits concrete and steel, not sleeping towns. 38 years of operation gaya. Hydraulics up udari hain. Maintenance while the sea never stops. Not once. How many times has the barrier been tested? About 30 times in 38 years. The sea tried, lost every single time. That barrier saved Zealand. Rotterdam faces a deadlier threat, needing a machine that doesn't exist. An alarm fires, dock gates open.
Two arms heavier than the Eiffel Tower start moving. Europe's busiest port cannot close it permanently. Must seal it in hours. Engineers have 6 years. Hollow gates float out, swing to meet, fill with water, sink to the riverbed. Port sealed. Simple. First, excavate 2 concrete pits on opposite banks of Europe's busiest shipping lane. In 1991, a concrete platform poured across the busiest river in Europe. Ships sailing over it the whole time. 210 meters of welded steel must float when flooded. Must sink on command. Both in sequence. 237 meters of steel truss. One job. Carry every ton of North Sea force to one point. The world's largest ball joints made in Czech Republic. Fitted once. One shot only. 10 meters across. 680 tons of steel. It lets a 6,800 ton arm swing completely freely. Dock gate opens. River floods in. 6,800 tons of steel begins to float. First time. The gate is floating 340 millimeters off level. On a 210 meter structure, that is catastrophic. 26 internal compartments, each adjustable. Redistributed ballast until 15 millimeters trim across 210 meters. A computer runs this barrier. Nobody presses a button. BOS decides. BOS commands. BOS closes the gates. 3 meters above normal. BOS sees it. 2 hours later, river sealed. 0 humans decide. The arms are swinging, each crossing 180 meters of open river toward each other. Watch this now. 6,800 tons sinking to the riverbed. The North Sea just met its match. Rotterdam is safe. November 2007. BOS triggers first real closure. Rotterdam stays dry. The gates open 6 hours later. Steel protected the massive ports, but tiny villages couldn't afford steel. They needed something different. Nothing there. Then an alarm. A rubber wall rises from the riverbed. 1 hour. 110,000 people behind one waterway. Too wide for steel. Too important to leave without protection. 3 rubber tubes on the riverbed, invisible at all times. Until you need a 10 meter, the 2 centimeters of rubber. Kevlar tested to destruction before installation. It held. Then they installed it. 3 flat bladders on the riverbed, every pipe hidden. From above, nothing visible at all. 30 minutes, 3 rubber shapes rising. 1 hour, a 10-meter wall. No crane, no gate, no steel. The pump houses look like armadillos because that's exactly what they are. Armor protecting what's inside. The storm hit 9.1 meters. The barrier reached 8.2. 900 millimeters between protection and catastrophe. Redundant valves, secondary air supply, real-time sensors. That 900 millimeter gap never happens again. What if it bursts? We have 3 bladders. One always holds. The rubber dam held. But engineers discovered a fatal flaw. They had to invite the water inside. 21.5 million cubic meters of sand dumped in one place on purpose. Then the engineers walked away. Old method. Add sand every 4 years. New method. Dump 20 years at once. Sea distributes. Waves have moved million tons for free every day since 2011. Still moving now. Don't build higher walls. Lower the land beside the river. Give the flood somewhere safe to go. They dug a 9-kilometer new river through farmland to give flood water somewhere to go besides the city. 27 centimeters. That's how much one new river channel drops the flood peak. 27 centimeters save cities. A beach placed in front of the dike. The dune absorbs the wave. Dike feels nothing. 30 projects, 1 program. Flood safety raised from 1 in 1,250 to 1 in 2,000 years for the whole Rhine. Every barrier taught the next one. 90 years of engineering, each project learning from the last. They built their survival. Now they sell the knowledge to every country the sea threatens. January 2023, Storm Pia. BOS triggers. The Maisland Kering closes for only the second time ever. Every barrier closing at once. Coordinated by one system. Built by one generation of engineers. 0 flood deaths since 1953. Not because storms stopped, Because the Dutch built something between them. They built a fortress against the ocean. The water is always there, always waiting.